cheaper to charge at home, but when you're out and about and you're paying for the fast chargers, it can definitely be way more expensive, especially in a van. You get a big transport, you can do 800 miles on a run, and it is diesel's going down now, it's getting pretty cheap, so pretty good. Anyway, moving on to the next point. So the electric versions will have power reduced and a smaller battery, so that'll be better for urban traffic and urban deliveries if you're just going around the cities. The TDI and e-hybrid models are front wheel drive, and there'll also be a 4Motion all-wheel drive available as well, with the TDI versions from 150 brake horsepower. The purely electric models will have rear wheel drive, and this will be planned to be released at a later date. The 170 TDI will be equipped with an 8-speed automatic gearbox as standard, while the 150 TDI is optional. The automatic transmission is mandatory for the plug-in hybrid and the electric models as well. So moving on to the interior, the T7 will no longer be started using a key. It'll be keyless to start it, just press a button like most modern cars now. You'll have 12-inch and 13-inch screens inside of it, standard and multifunctional steering wheel, so that's pretty cool, so that's really handy to have that. And just all the other basic, high-tech stuff you kind of expect to have now. The handbrake lever has been removed as well, and it's been located in the centre of the dashboard, and it'll be switched for a parking brake. So it's just kind of like updating it into the modern stuff really, and you get all the other same kind of stuff. So you have like space-saving steering column, large cup holders, just everything you kind of have in a van. It just makes everything, there's loads of space in the vans. You've got loads of space to put stuff and that kind of thing. So moving on to the dimensions of the vans, this is the exciting bit of how big it is, and it's going to be bigger than the ones before because it has got that forward look, and they are typically bigger. So the new T7 is just over 5 meters long, so doing it in millimeters, it's 5,050 millimeters long, so it's an extra 146 millimeters compared to the T6.1. The wheelbase has been increased by 97 millimeters to 3,100, and there'll be an optional longer wheelbase, which should be an extra 400 millimeters, so the overall length that'll be 5,450 mil. So the width is slightly wider as well at 2,032 millimeters. So it's 128 millimeters wider than the previous versions. And the maximum width between the wheel arches on the interior has been increased by 148 millimeters to 1,392. So that's going to be a lot better for putting stuff inside it, especially for camper conversions as well. That's going to be pretty cool. So the load compartment length on the floor of the van with a normal wheelbase is 2,602 millimeters. So this is increased by 61 mil. With the extended wheelbase version, the load compartment will increase to 3,002 millimeters. So obviously you get a lot more room in that one, which is pretty cool. And then obviously they're going to do a high top version as well, which can hold up to 9 cubic meters. And you can obviously get 6 seats in the back of it if you want to convert into that. So yeah, it's going to be a lot bigger.